Let's turn our attention once again to Brett Kavanaugh, Supreme Court nominee and man experiencing every stage of grief but acceptance. At his big hearing last week, Kavanaugh yelled, he fought with senators, he even broke down crying. Like, if he was at a bar, they probably would have asked him to leave. Luckily, Kavanaugh wasn't at a bar for once. He was in Congress. So despite his performance, the Senate was still ready to send his hysterical ass straight to the Supreme Court until one key Republican senator had a major change of heart and demanded that the FBI step in.
Cornered in an elevator moments after announcing his initial plan to support Brett Kavanaugh's nomination, Senator Jeff Flake listening to Anna Maria Archia of Queens, sharing her story of surviving sexual assault.
This is not tolerable. You have children in your family.
Many are now speculating this confrontation persuaded Flake to call for the one-week pause in the vote.
I do think that we can have a short pause and make sure that the FBI can investigate.
Wow. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Yeah. I'm honestly not surprised that Jeff Flake changed his mind, because if you watch that full video of the protester addressing him in the elevator, you would have seen how powerful that moment was. Like, I bet even when Jay-Z watched that video, he was like, damn, I thought my elevator ride was crazy, but this was intense. And now, I've seen some people saying that, you know, Senator Jeff Flake didn't go far enough. But I honestly say kudos to the man for taking this extra step and involving the FBI. Because you realize if it weren't for him right now, there's a good chance Brett Kavanaugh would be a Supreme Court justice as we speak. So kudos. And now, it may not be everything, but the FBI will at least have a chance to learn the truth of the accusations against Kavanaugh. The problem is, the White House may not want to know the truth.
That FBI background investigation into Brett Kavanaugh is now underway, and multiple sources tell NBC News the White House is limiting the probe. One former senior FBI official telling us the FBI has been, quote, handcuffed.
The White House counsel's office has directed the FBI to interview just 4 people.
Okay, now you see, that doesn't make sense. Like, how are you going to bring in the FBI, but then limit their investigation? That's the I in FBI. You can't just drop the last word like it's Dunkin' Donuts, you know? You can't just be like, actually, we're just going with Federal Bureau now. Yeah, we want people to know that we also have great coffee. So these reports of the administration limiting the investigation led to a swift public backlash. And in response, the White House clarified that it's treating the FBI like every other agency and totally ignoring what they're doing.
The White House is pushing back against claims that it's micromanaging the FBI investigation into Judge Kavanaugh.
The FBI, this is what they do, and we're out of the way.
President Trump insists the White House isn't putting any limits on the FBI.
They have free reign. They're going to do whatever they have to do, whatever it is they do.
Nobody really knows what they do, folks. That's going to be part of the investigation. We're going to figure out what the FBI does. So, as things stand now, the investigation into Kavanaugh won't be limited, which is good news. But I've got to admit, a limited investigation may not be great in real life, but I think it sounds like a brilliant idea for a new show on CBS.
Coming this fall on CBS, a brave new drama.
Medical examiner says our victim was stabbed 16 times in the face and neck.
God damn.
The only clues we have are the murder weapon and that trail of bloody footprints out the door.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's just follow the footprints and that'll take us where we need to go.
Whoa, we can't do that. This investigation is limited to this room.
Just the room?
Not even the whole room, actually, just from here to about here.
Watch 2 detectives chase down every lead, as long as it's within the extremely narrow scope of the warrant.
Check it out. There's a hair on the murder weapon. If we get a DNA match...
The warrant only lets us look at below the neck stuff.
Come on, man.
Watch the show critics are calling frustrating, pointless, and it's almost like they're trying not to find anything.
We've narrowed it down to 2 suspects, her and him.
What about him?
We're only allowed to have 2 suspects.
But I did it.
Hey, bro, shut up.
CSI, limited investigation. They'll do what they can.